My name is Tessa Gonzales, and I'm telling my quilt story at the Austin Modern Quilt Guild in Austin, Texas. Today is Saturday, February 8th, 2025. And I did not make this quilt. This quilt was made by my great-grandmother, Marilyn Granger, as my baby quilt. So it was made probably 1984. So it is 40 years old now. 41 years old now. And what's cool about it is my great-grandmother and I were not close. I lived in California, I lived in Texas, she lived in Florida. I'd only ever been around her maybe 5 times my whole life. And the thing about that is that she always made stuff and she always sent me stuff. I have a cousin who's the same age as me, and she lived next to my grandmother. And anything she made for her, she made for me and sent it. So I had Barbie doll clothes. I had matching outfits. There were like little crop tops and little plaid short things. I had dresses and blossom hats and pillows made with French knot designs and stuff like that, all made by my Nana, all sent to me. This is the only thing I have left, mainly because my family is prone to natural disasters. When I was 5, I was in San Francisco when there was the earthquake in 1989. I was in my nanny's apartment building. When I moved to Brenham, Texas, I was in a gas line explosion out in the country that knocked out the side wall of my house, and it was almost my bus that set off the explosion. Later, I was in Houston when Katrina hit, and all of that happened. I've been in floods. I was in a house fire, and this survived that too. A couple years ago, maybe 10 years ago, this was still at my mom's house, and here in Austin, actually Springdale in 290, a tornado landed in her backyard, ripped the roof off of her house, and then rained 8 inches of water into the house in the middle of February of all times. And so everything left was covered in wet and insulation, fiberglass. So then also trying to get to it, so much stuff had to just get thrown away. My mom is an artist, my nanny was an artist, my great-grandmother was an artist, and they're all very complicated women that lived very complicated lives. And this quilt to me not only is my baby quilt, it's also my inheritance. So that's why I wanted to show it. It's got some really cool features. It's all hand done. Like, there's no machine sewing at all. There's applique, there's pieced. This is all a plaid fabric, not pieced pieces, which in the 80s was not that common of a thing. When I look at it, I see colors that remind me of old Amish quilts and early modern quilts, you know. There was definitely a vision here. The binding is wrapped around, and there's these fun little folded over corners that she did. I don't think there's batting in here. I think it may be flannel or something, but it's super, super thin. And no label, which I guess I will fix eventually. There's patchwork that's fixed some seams over the year by my mother, who sews with a staple gun, so it's not the most beautiful thing. But this is my baby quilt, and I call it my inheritance. So thank you.